Hi, I'm Megan.
And I'm Rob. You're watching
Lists of 13.
Here you'll find lists of various topics, all in sets of 13.
If you have tristodectophobia, an irrational fear of the number 13, this video may not be for you. Otherwise, enjoy the list.
We're doing a series about one of my favorite shows. So without further ado, live from New York.
Excuse me. We're not live, and we're in Missouri.
Oh, right. Got a little bit excited there. Either way, this video is part of a series about Saturday Night Live cast members.
By the way, it's one of my favorite shows too.
So,
enjoy the list. Today we bring you another installment of Saturday Night Live cast members. Today we are featuring a cast member from the 90s, the early 90s at that. One hilarious man that's been known from stand-up comedy, hosting Oscars, perhaps a famous Oscar slap. If you haven't figured it out yet, today we present to you 13 facts about Chris Rock that you probably didn't know.
Number 1. In a 2008 PBS documentary program called African American Lives, Rock agreed to have his DNA tested before the public. The results of the test showed that Rock and his family descended from the African nation of Cameroon.
That's really cool. I didn't know that he had agreed to do that on the show.
But he did.
Clearly. Number 2. After spending 3 years fighting for airtime on Saturday Night Live, Rock planned on exiting the show in 1993. However, he was essentially let go by showrunner Lorne Michaels ahead of the 1992-93 season. Rock immediately joined the cast of rival sketch comedy show In Living Color as a guest star. Unfortunately, he only filmed 6 episodes before the show was canceled 1 month after he joined.
I really liked that show, In Living Color. I really like Saturday Night Live too, but it was really a shame for that show to go off the air like it did.
I can see that. I'll be honest, I don't even remember Chris Rock being on it, but again, the short time he spent there totally makes sense why.
Number 3. Rock dropped out of high school in 10th grade, but later earned his GED.
Well, kudos for doing that.
Right.
Number 4. His mother, Rosalie, was a teacher and social worker, and his father, Julius Rock, who died in 1989, drove a newspaper delivery truck, and Rock has credited both parents for his work ethic.
You know, I bet that his mother being a teacher, she very well was very disappointed about him dropping out of school, but at least he got his GED, and at least he had them as an example to be a hard worker.
Right.
Number 5. Rock studied broadcast journalism for a year at a community college because, as he says, though part of me had always wanted to be a comedian, another part of me had always wanted to be Bryant Gumbel or Dan Rather.
Well, I'm sure he could do a good job at that. I can't quite picture Chris Rock telling us the news instead of being the guy that stands up and tells us jokes.
He is a really funny comedian.
Absolutely. Number 6. Chris went to James Madison High School. Rock was bused from his black neighborhood to an all-white school in Garrettson Beach. He was usually beaten or racially bombarded as soon as his feet hit the schoolyard.
Which really sucks in my opinion. I mean, I think it is great to give people opportunities to go to schools that are probably better funded, better equipped, have better teachers, but it just really sucks that the kids there were apparently such jerks.
Right.
Number 7. Rock is one of very few actors to star in 2 mainstream American movies that were released in theaters on the same day. Moreover, the films opened at the number 1 and number 2 spots in the domestic box office. They were The Longest Yard and Madagascar.
Both are excellent movies.
Yes.
But again, that's how you can have that when you have one animated movie and a sports drama.
Right. Very different, the 2 movies.
Yeah, don't take the kids to The Longest Yard.
Right.
Language isn't the best. I mean, for kids. Number 8. Rock's early jobs included a hospital orderly and a busboy at Red Lobster.
It's going back to that good work ethic there again.
Right, and now I also want a Cheddar Bay biscuit, just saying.
Number 9. Chris sensed at a young age that he might have a gift for comedy. He recalled, when I was about 6, I said to myself, wait a minute, I'm dead serious and everyone is cracking up.
Yeah, that's definitely not a skill that all comedians have, but it's funny when it happens.
I think we know this little boy who might have have that same gift, honestly.
For real. Number 10. Rock is the eldest of 7 children.
It's a lot of kids.
It's like a freaking Brady Bunch.
Number 11. In September 2020, Rock disclosed via The Hollywood Reporter that he has been diagnosed with a nonverbal learning disorder, which is a learning disability that causes difficulty with motor, visual, spatial, and social skills.
I think that's a courageous thing to come out with, especially after all these years of being famous, but that's what you can put your celebrity to good use with, raising awareness.
Very true.
Number 12. Rock started his stand-up career in 1984 through New York's Catch a Rising Star promotional club circuit. While performing a set soon after, the 19-year-old was discovered by Eddie Murphy.
Well, good job for finding him, Eddie Murphy, and good job for putting yourself out there, Chris Rock. And number 13, he learned to swim at the ripe age of 55.
Hey, never too late.
True.
Also, good safety measures. You never know when you're going to fall into water.
Right, especially if your mansion has a pool and stuff.
Right.
We hope you enjoyed this list today about Chris Rock.
Tell us in the comments what you were most surprised to learn, or perhaps maybe your favorite SNL skit. Thanks again for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up.
And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to get notified when we post new videos.
After subscribing, ring the bell.
After that, tell all your friends.
We hope you enjoy your day and keep being kind to one another.